What's good, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of No Life Podcast, man. Damn. Alright. So basically, this is day 3. Yeah, like day 3 of being quarantined, self-isolation. I hope everybody out there is doing good, man. I hope everybody's staying safe, man. Make sure y'all practice the what is it, 6 feet rule. It's probably getting boring, man, because I know I'm losing it. First and foremost, I don't know why I said that like that, but my name is Flacco. I do have a co-host with me. He's not here at the moment due to the fact that, we're part of the quarantine right now. But, I kicked off the channel, so I decided why not, just post up a vid, start getting it out there, So, yeah. So, I guess for the next few days, I'm going to keep track on how quarantine is going. I mean, right now it sucks, man. Especially like in my area. Just today, I was looking at the chart for top 10 states that got the worst of it. Lo and behold, the state I'm in is like number 5, I think, or 4, or something like that. My hometown, New Jersey, 973, baby. They're up there too. I believe they're number 2. New York is first, and then Jersey's second, man. This thing is getting crazy. I'm not going to say the word. So we'll just call this the virus, Well, I don't know if I can say that either. Disease. But yeah, so for the most part, before I continue on, I apologize for how it looks right now, for the quality of everything. I'm doing this off my phone. Right now I'm in the midst of getting my my MacBook fixed and everything. So I do have a camera, and we're going to be using cameras and actual microphones and everything for the actual podcast, which my co-host, Eli, he went above and beyond, man. So shout out to Eli, man. He really went and did his thing. He in his basement, he set up this whole thing for us so we can actually do the podcast. We're gonna have a gaming channel. We're gonna start streaming as well, but that's a whole separate channel on its own. So yeah, so I mean, for the most part, man, just for these next few days, hang out with me. Just stick it out with me. It's on my iPhone. I don't know which iPhone that is. I'm not up to date on all that shit. So yeah. So let's see. Back to what I was saying. So day 3. Man, this shit is killing me. Like, I'm not working. Actually, it was funny because I was working. And before any of this blew up, I had put up my 2 weeks in and everything, because I had another job lined up that was going to be so much better. Like, I'm talking about, they'll fly you out to, Cali, Vegas. They give you money so you can go and, play around with. They pay for your meals, your flight, your car, everything. So I'm like, yo, sign me up. Boom, I did the interview, everything went good. I got the job. And so I put in my 2 weeks at my other job. And I'm finishing out my 2 weeks. And I'm like, damn, this is taking too long. I just want to hurry up and start the new one. And I remember it was like my last 4 days, all this starts happening. People are going crazy. People are buying out toilet paper and hand sanitizer. I mean, I get it, but people need food to survive, You can't eat your toilet paper, you can't drink your hand sanitizer. But so yes, everything starts blowing up and everything starts going crazy, and I'm like, oh man, this is not good. So my last day at my last job, last day, I'm like, all right, bang this out, and then I got a couple days, and then I start the new one. That didn't work. um, Apparently, my new job, they had some cases of the disease, and they shut down. So they're shut down right now for the time being. Until I guess they're cleaning, wiping stuff down, spraying it, disinfecting, whatever. And so I put my 2 weeks in my last job. I worked my last 2 weeks. I was expecting to get 2-3 day break and then start the new one. My new job closes down. I contact them, ask them about it. They're like, hey man, yeah, we're sorry. We're shut down until further notice. But once we're back up and running, we'll send out emails and this and that. And I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. Now, I'm gonna be collecting 2-3 more checks from my last job. So I mean, that'll balance me out for a little bit. But after that, what am I supposed to do? What if this continues on? What if this progresses into something a lot worse? Right now, we're in quarantine. We're quarantining ourselves, right? But we could still go outside here where I'm at. Not gonna disclose that, but it's kind of like a ghost town. I know in New York, LA, you can't go out at all. I know Europe, that area, Italy. My prayers go out to you guys, man. Stay up, stay strong, man. They literally cannot step a foot outside, and it's sad, man. It really is sad to know that another thing in this world is taking over our lives. First it was Ebola, then like all that swine and everything, and then the government, and now this. But I'm a strong believer in things happen for a reason, so we'll take it one day at a time and see where it goes. So that's how it went. I quit my last job, excited to start a new one. Everything happened. And now I'm stuck home. I don't know, man. I'm running out of things to do. I find myself watching a lot of YouTube, rewatching the same thing, only because I'm real picky on the things that I watch, and eventually it just gets to the point that you're rewatching things because not everything tickles my fancy, or that's the saying, I hope. Let's see. I'm trying to think on what else is going on. Oh, these checks, man. Listen, sign me up. Like, you gonna pay me to stay home? That's cool, man. I mean, what are they talking about? Like $1,000? But I mean, that's supposed to last you for the whole month, because they're talking about you're not supposed to get it until like April-ish, like the beginning of April. And but think about it. If we're not supposed to go out anywhere, we're being quarantined, right? A lot of these businesses are shut down. And what are we supposed to do with the money? Hey, don't get me wrong. I love money, man. I love money just as the next guy. But you're going to send us these checks. And for some of us that don't have bank accounts, we got to go to the bank to cash them. Now you're talking about, we're dealing with having to leave the comfort of our house, thank God, and go out and, get in our cars, drive, go out into the public, and then go into a bank where there's people always around, and now you're dealing with handing this piece of paper to the person behind the counter. Can I say that? Desk? Whatever. And they're going to count the money out and hand it to you. Now you're holding money that's probably been touched by millions and billions of people. So what am I supposed to do? I mean, I guess I can go buy some food. Because I've received emails from my car insurance. Let's see. My electric company. My Wi-Fi, cable. My phones. And they said, hey, listen, we understand with what's going on. We're here to help you. Don't worry about it. We understand that, things are tight. So for the time being that this is going on, this whole duration of time, we'll understand if you can't make any payments, and then once this is all done, we'll work something out in which you can catch up, give us a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just give us half your leg and, a little bit of your arm, and we'll call it even, which I'm all for, in a way, because I don't want all this to end and then, me be backed up thousands of dollars on my bills, but at the same time, I hope they understand, where the situation is coming from, which I'm sure they do. If you're locked up in your house, man, if you're quarantining yourself, which I hope, and I hope you're being safe and smart about it, and finding something to keep yourself entertained, because this shit is crazy. I just hope you're finding a way to kill time, man. I hope... man, I'm literally losing it. I'm losing my mind. I'm literally looking at a phone, the back of a phone, and just talking. And I'm hoping somebody out there is looking at this. My plan is I'm going to constantly upload every day to give an input and give an inside scoop to my life and what I'm doing every day. Which, to be honest, I'm pretty sure it'll be right here. Or maybe tomorrow I might go outside for a walk and show you guys how the streets are. Cause there's nobody out here. It is so quiet. Like, where I live at, it's quiet to begin with, but now it's real quiet. Like, I live in the mountains, kind of, and so at least, there's some cars and whatever. I got neighbors and whatnot, but it's bad. Like, there's barely cars that drive by. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to make this as fun and entertaining as I can. I'm normally a funny guy, but we'll build on to that as it goes on. Fuck, man. I'm literally looking around in my living room right now to see if I can find something to talk about or like something that'll pop into my head. And honestly, looking at the same thing from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep and everything in between, it's driving me crazy. And there's not much, like, yeah, I play video games, but even that drives me crazy. Like, for whoever knows about Pokemon, when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, I got it, I played it, I beat it, and then, I paid the money to get the new pack that's coming out. They're adding a new map and everything. And then I come to find out that it doesn't even come out until, May, June? So now it's just, I don't know what to do. Like, I play it from time to time. My friend, a.k.a. co-host, a.k.a. Eli, we traded Zelda games. And I've been, trying to get into that again. but it's kind of frustrating because I sit there and try to do the same thing for an hour, and that just gets boring, man. It does. I sometimes find myself just sitting here. I've taken notes down on, different topics and stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. Um, I almost feel like I'm lacking. I'm starting to lack interaction skills with people. You know, I have a 3-month-old baby girl. She's out with her mother now, but I talk to her a lot. and she usually just looks at me and laughs, and I find myself when she does the goo goo gaga thing, making up words in my mind that she's saying back to me just so I can hold the conversation. But, oh man, this is getting bad. But, it'll only get worse before it gets better. And I'm hoping that this is that peak of the moment where it's at its worst, and then now we could just coast back down and everything come back, to be copacetic. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be uploading every day. Tomorrow I'll go out. If I do see any people, I'll try to interact with them and see what they think about all this. I might even get to the point where I start doing skits, and this is a podcast. This is not a regular channel where you should be, just making regular videos, but it's just to pass time until I'm able to get into Eli's basement and we can, set everything up, do the right camera work, do the right lighting, get the screens up, everything. And actually sit down and have somebody else with me that I can converse with back and forth and keep a conversation going, so that it makes it better for you guys to listen, Also, my boy from back home, he does a podcasting as well, but it's on like Spotify and Apple. It's on iTunes. Jersey Jerry, man, AG, shout out to you, bro. I know we were just talking the other night, and I was asking you your plans on with the podcast and everything, and I miss you, dog. We used to kick it every day, and I was back in Jersey. I hope everything's doing well. So let's see. Oh, man, oh, man. Well, I just got a Snapchat from Eli, which is a good thing. He just sent me a Snapchat of the basement, show me how everything's coming out, and everything's pretty much done. I just got to get the furniture down there, bring some of the equipment over. He's got some as well. So hopefully, eventually, once all this calms down and everything, we'll get back, everything will get better. Yeah, so for right now, man, this is it. This is it. This is the life, bro. You have no idea. Just chilling on my couch. What? I'm loving this. I'm not. Fucking kill me. Don't. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I know this is affecting a lot of people's lives. And, my heart goes out to everybody and their families. I just hope, this is something we can get through. I hope that this will all end soon. I'm hoping, man, because it's getting bad just staying inside. And I can only imagine for the people in LA and New York and especially Italy, they really cannot go outside whatsoever. And here I am, I can still go out, but it's not safe. And I'm complaining, like, they've been doing it for what, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, something like that. I'm not sure, but oh man, fuck. I think that's the first word that came to a lot of people's minds. But man, so yeah, so tomorrow, I'll start it off here. We'll go outside. We'll talk a little bit more, see what's going on in the outside world. If you guys have any ideas, any recommendations, let me know down below. Please subscribe to the channel, man. We're just starting off, and I promise you, you will not regret it, because the stuff we're going to be bringing, man, and the shit we're going to be talking about, it's going to be lit, man. And, hey, once again, I hope everybody stays safe, man. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Stay blessed. Take care of your loved ones, man. Especially your loved ones, man. Family is everything. Tomorrow we'll see what the fuck is up. See if I get the fuck out of here for a little bit. Until then, people, bless up and take care.